part-time boys. Line breaks aplenty were coupled with neat finishes. Inaugural winners Dale managed to see off the capital side 19-14 to keep alive their hopes of silverware. One of the more attractive fixtures of the afternoon saw traditional Johannesburg rivals Jeppe and King Edward VII School collide in front of a full house. Both old boys teams finished as runners-up in their respective pools. There was no shortage of celebration in this one. 2 tries to 1 helped Cares reach the plate final, where they would face St Andrews, who ended CBC Boksburg's run, winning 12-7. Middelburg Old Boys recorded 4 straight wins en route to topping their pool. The holders were now just 1 win away from reaching the cup final, and they didn't let up. By putting St Stithians College to the sword, they marched on, and in some style to set up an intriguing battle against Michael House, who earlier edged Trinity House 14-12 in the other semi-final. It was then time for the showpiece matches to take centre stage at Pirates Rugby Club. First up, Monument against St Albans. Up for grabs was the Spoon Trophy. Both sides went hammer and tongs at one another to the delight of the Pirates onlookers. St Albans showed sublime skill and finished off 2 well-worked tries to assert themselves in the contest. But the strength of Monas shone through late on. The old boys from Krugersdorp managed to complete victory to walk away with the Spoon, while St Albans left empty-handed. The Spoon decider had set a high standard for the remaining finals.
Pretty excited. It's one of the bitter old rivals, Selborne. So they pretty much as fired up as we are. For us, it is the cup final. From the banter started from yesterday, still carrying on through to today, and now you can only imagine it's increased exponentially with the tensions, the banter. So the Oaks are pretty keen back here, and yeah, we're looking to really put another win over them, because it's bragging rights for another full year.
The rivalry between Selborne and Dale never diminishes. 15 years on, doesn't really matter. It's Selborne against Dale, and old wounds will be opened, and we need to set a couple of records straight, so we're very much keen for this encounter. Absolutely.
East London rivalries were renewed with the Shell Trophy on the line. Both Dale College and Selborne College took immense confidence into the clash, which produced endless running rugby. The teams were putting on a show, and no one wanted the action to stop. Ultimately, though, there could only be one winner. While honours went to Selborne, both sets of old boys had earned each other's respect. The bowl final was a hard-fought affair, with Queen's College taking on Hilton College in another eagerly awaited battle at the Stor-Age Old Boys Tens. The final turned out to be a low-scoring match. The Old Boys from the Midlands came through victorious by a solitary converted score.
Yeah, it's interesting. We actually played them in the final last year as well. St Andrews from Grahamstown. We've got a whole lot of history with Grahamstown. We know a couple of blokes there, the likes of Johnny Mellett, Chris Fennell, so it's going to be a quality game out there, hopefully.
It's been quite a build-up. 2-day tournament, it's grown, it's about 24 teams now. And just, the testament to the guys pulling together, meeting guys that you haven't seen for years, camaraderie amongst the schools. And yes, I think we're going to really give it to Kes. Basically, we've learned to avoid contact, and we're not as physical and as athletic as we were 10 years ago. So basically what happens now is we're more rugby smart.
It's very, very important for bragging rights there in the pub later. So you don't want to be on the wrong end of that scoreboard.
Plate honours were on the line in the penultimate match at Pirates Rugby Club. St Andrews were forced to regroup after conceding first in the opening 10 minutes. The Grahamstown outfit responded by scoring 2 unanswered tries in the second period. The Eastern Cape side came away with the plate and, more importantly, bragging rights.
Cairns and St Andrews had a great rivalry last year and they beat us, and it's just great that the boys could come out and win today, because there's some aching bodies, and I'm sure the guys are going to reward themselves with a couple of refreshments this evening.
All eyes then on the big one as the weekend came to a close. Middleburg Old Boys and Michael House contested the final of the Stor-Age Old Boys Tens. The former was looking to remain perfect at the event that had thrilled for 2 days. Michael House headed into the showpiece match as underdogs and provided the odd spark of brilliance. The game continued to open up, with Middleburg stamping their authority, while Michael House added some respectability to a one-sided scoreline. Middleburg prevailing by 31 points to 10 to seal the deal.
Hats off and all the grace to God giving us the talent to play yet in another final. It's most of the guys in the team's 9th final for the year, so we've really come through as a team and as a unit, and thanks for the nice tournament. The nice thing is we've got a good team together. We've got old experience, young experience, and we just gel as a group, and we play a lot of rugby together as friends and just for social, and so I guess that it counts in our favour. The announcer hammer on it that we're back-to-back champs here, and I'm just glad we pulled it through, and like I said before, we've got a great bunch of guys, a lot of experience, and we just stuck to the guns, and we knew when it get tough, the guys will come through.
Confirmation of results from the Stor-Age Old Boys Tens Festival that has solidified its position as one of the standout events on the rugby calendar. Congratulations to the winners and to the overall champions Middleburg Old Boys, who retained their crown.